Right, just a bit of an update on the Cobra fuzz. Now I've cut out the holes for the servos. I'm using the same servos as in the electric fuzz, the High-Tech ACS 85 MGs. They were already sort of pre-marked out on the fuzz anyway. I've slightly caught it because I'm only using sort of basic tools. I've only got like a cutting wheel and drill bits. And a little sander on the really I think there's a proper little milling piece that you can get for the Dremels, but I haven't got one, so I've only got basic stuff really. And this carbon in the keel is quite thick. It's a real good thick size, so I had to remove this linkage here, obviously just by unscrewing the ball link on that end and pulling it out. It was a bit of a swine to get it back in, but it is possible to get it back in. And I've also found out, I mean, this is my learning curve, that Ian's made these that they're adjustable, which I didn't know. They can screw in and out, so I assume they're the same on the electric fuzz as well. But literally I've only just found that out myself, so I thought I'd share that with you guys. Which is, obviously really helpful. You've got more adjustment, fine adjustment on this end really than unscrewing the ball links on that end. So that's really good. Which is nice little yeah, really good. So what I'm going to do now they're milled out and they slot in lovely. I'm going to do the wing harness, which I believe is quite tight. There's a small gap between the ballast tube and to get, so I imagine down in that area there, or maybe we'll top this area here, but you've got to thread the cables round and obviously get up to this part here, which is another reason I've gone for the flat cable. You can get some of the wiring harnesses that you can buy a twisted cable. But you know, I've done it in my old one. I used the twisted. I brought a harness in my old, and I did manage to get them through. So it is possible, but obviously I thought obviously because I'm making my own, I make it a little bit easier for myself. So what I'll do is I'll thread them through with this end still on, and then once they're out here, I can take the end off and then solder the MPX plugs on. So that's my next job. I'm going to do that, and then install the servos, put the tails on. Put the ball links on this end, set the servos so they're right with the receiver, and then it's just a case of fitting the battery pack in there, and then getting the wings on, and then getting it CG'd and find out how much lead we need to put in the nose. So really not too much work on this one at all. I think the major work was on the electric fuzz, but yeah, okay.